What's going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen today, I want to talk a little bit about cryptocurrencies once again, and I wanted to talk a little bit more specifically about why the market is down again today. You can see here that Bitcoin is down 1.36% on the day, which isn't too terrible. Obviously, it's not great. Especially when you zoom out a little bit and see the fact that this thing's down almost 12% in the past 5 days. This thing's down 18, almost 19% in the past month. But then again, it all just depends what kind of different scales you're looking at. Obviously, 6 months, a year, 5 months, we're killing it. Year to date, not so good. So depending on where you've been buying in or just kind of what your time horizon is for this thing overall. But people are still wondering, why is this down 1.5% today? Why are we keep going down? And then if you're in altcoins or even different cryptocurrencies, you have like Ethereum that's down 4% today. Some of these things are getting really beat down. I know there's some currencies that are obviously down even more than 4% today. So what exactly is going on? What does this mean for Bitcoin? What does this mean for other cryptos? And what does this mean for kind of, markets in general? A lot of things are not going great overall today. I know that they did come out with this, which is the fear and greed index for Bitcoin, which shows right now we are currently at a 10. The closer to 1 that you are means more fear. That's people are really fearful right now. People are very scared. And obviously, as the old adage goes, be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. And right now, people are absolutely fearful in this market. So I did think this was kind of interesting. This guy made this Reddit post talking about other times where the fear index has been, relatively low. February of 2018, we saw an index score of 8. Even more fearful than we are right now when the price was at 6,800. April 2018, we saw an index score of 16 when the price was at 6,900. November 2018, we saw an index score of 9, pretty similar to today when the price was at 3,800 per Bitcoin. This was really close to the bottom of the overall market. I think we maybe got a little bit closer to 3,000, but right around 3,000 was the very bottom of kind of the bear cycle in 2018. And that was a 9. We're at a 10 today. We're very close to that. August 2019, we were at 10,000. March 2020, 10. This was obviously Corona. We were at 5,000. And then we have also hit 11, 10, and 10 around the 30K mark. And then today hitting 10 at around 40,000 where we are at right now. Right now it's 41, pretty much 41,000 even for Bitcoin. And kind of what I take away from this is the fact that even on the most fearful days, when people were so scared, if you would have bought then, I mean, just imagine if you loaded up at Bitcoin at 6,800 when the fear score was 8. People were so scared, people were so worried. You'd be up absolutely massively today, 7 or 8 times from where you were that day. And just showing, even though stuff's super fearful right now, even though you might be losing a ton of money, maybe you bought in at 50, 60, 65, close to 70,000 per Bitcoin, and you're down 33, 40%, whatever. From there, just understanding that you shouldn't really be in these things for the short term, at least most people wouldn't say. And if you just kind of zoom out, look 5, 10 years from now, you could still potentially have a very good opportunity. So, looking at all the other times we've been really low in the fear and greed index, knowing that it's always worked out okay. Again, that doesn't mean it's going to work out okay this time, but just kind of giving you some context of where we're at in terms of that. But some reasons why the market might be going down. There's been a lot of different news and stuff going on. This post from the cryptocurrency Reddit: the European bank Unicredit threatens to close all accounts of clients who buy crypto. This is a never-ending battle between banks, centralized, entities, and crypto, and the future of hopefully decentralization. We've seen so many stories like this in the past, even in the United States, other countries, of different banks or different financial institutions threatening to, close accounts or ban users or just make things hell for you when you get involved with cryptocurrencies or whatever, because obviously they feel threatened. Now, at the end of the day, most people are able to get through this. Most of it ends up being empty threats. Most people are just like, okay, well, I'm going to go to a different bank, or I'm going to go to a different financial institution or whatever. And these stories are probably not going to end anytime soon, but this is something going on there right now. The official Unicredit Twitter account tweeted a statement confirming that their policies forbid customers to send money to any crypto exchange. So I'm sure that got some people scared, that got some people fearful, that got some people maybe selling out because they're worried about, their account getting closed or losing all their money or whatever. We also saw people talking about why is Ethereum and Bitcoin dropping like it's hot. According to Time, the big drops this week have followed a disappointing December jobs report. Obviously, that has not been good, and we've seen a lot of the traditional markets, even like the stock market, S&P, NASDAQ, all that stuff, start to have a little bit of drop, start to have a little bit of sell-off as there is job report concerns, there is inflation concerns, there is spiking interest rate concerns, all these different things going on. People are worried about not having as much money in the future, or free money to throw around into stuff like cryptocurrency in the future, as maybe they do right now. So that's something to keep in mind. The release of minutes from the Federal Reserve's December meeting, which signaled the central bank would begin slowing down measures to prop up the economy as it continues to improve. Also kind of interesting, 18% of Bitcoin's hash rate comes out of Kazakhstan, where the power went out January 5th for several hours due to the political turmoil, which then caused an approximately 12% drop in Bitcoin price. Then it was downhill from there. Again, if this is where a lot of the Bitcoin hash rate's coming from, the power going out obviously hurt it in the short term, but since it's due to this political unrest and turmoil, people are worried, is this going to happen again? Is this going to keep happening? Is this going to happen for extended periods of time? This could be something that really kind of messes with Bitcoin in the short term. People needing to do transactions, it could bump up prices, it could increase transaction times, all this stuff could be a whole mess, and that is definitely something that is contributing to this whole thing. Basically, fear over interest rates and turmoil in Kazakhstan are storing up a lot of crap in the crypto world. Let's get ready to get this party started. So kind of interesting there. Also, this article from Bloomberg talking about how crypto diehards are about to find out if it really was a bubble. Rock bottom rates and trillions of dollars in the government stimulus helped turbocharge prices of digital assets. Can the market hold up without them? And there's a lot of people wondering about this. As stimulus checks stop coming in, as interest rates get hiked up, as kind of the world returns back to normal, will crypto prices be able to stay this inflated? Will people still be buying into cryptocurrencies, or will there kind of be a shock to the system? And I think a lot of people who get into cryptocurrency expect it to be volatile. They expect these massive ups and these massive downs. But even if we do have a massive downturn, even if we do have a little bit of a bear cycle or whatever, the history of crypto always tells us we're going to come back, and we're going to come back even stronger. It might take 1, 2, 3 plus years, but again, people who are really interested in crypto, people who believe in these projects and these coins and these cryptocurrencies, they're taking this as an opportunity to buy the dip. They're buying their favorite cryptocurrencies on sale. Bitcoin is just 20% cheaper this month than it was last month. Ethereum is 30% cheaper than it was last month. People are just taking this opportunity to load the boat. And again, if we see this market cycle come back, if we hit another bull market in the next 5 years, the people who are continually buying the dip over time, they're going to be up massively in the future. Again, just thinking back to these people who were loading up the boat at 6,800, at 6,900, at 4,000. I mean, it's just an absolute home run for those people. But we also have some more news about the Kazakhstan stuff. There's been a bunch of articles and stuff coming out about that. And then a bunch of people just saying, hey, calm down. Everyone's fearful. Everyone's greedy. Stake your crypto. Stop checking your accounts every hour. Stop checking your accounts every day. This is a long-term play. This is not a short-term thing. We're going to hit 100,000. We're going to hit 500,000. We're going to hit whatever number in the future. And to just kind of prepare for that and stop freaking out so much at the day-to-day news. The Kazakhstan stuff's going to blow over. Your bank stuff's going to blow over. We're still going to hopefully be just reaching new heights into the future as crypto continues to mature, as it continues to find its price and its value, and as these projects continue to grow in terms of usefulness, use case, spreading awareness, and overall adoption and overall use cases and stuff like that. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about the crypto markets right now? Are you fearful? Are you worried? Are you scared? Or are you being greedy? Are you buying the dip and loading up on your favorite cryptos? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.